already, you know where this is gonna go. Hands the iPad. X videos. Porn. Because I was
also
so...
like, I'm sorry, the fucking audacity to say I can't live with men, and then to follow it up with handing a female porn. That is like, you are so far down. That is who got busted for having like 20,000 X videos. My dad was like, it ain't no pussy. He's like, they called it fucking. He's like, they called it pussy in jail. That ain't no fucking pussy. And I was like, I'm like, and we're like at the dinner table, you know. So I'm like, I was challenged once in front of my girl. He's like, I knocked all 3 of the guys out. Yeah, it's a fucking beautiful.
There's predators, and I happen to be in the prey section.
You're the alpha, I'll be the beta. So Masada's sponsoring us. Like, we only have 1 sub, but I did agree to, on some talking points.
Yeah.
In the podcast.
Yeah.
But so what I was talking about shortly before we started recording was I was talking about how on Reddit I was like on some like thread. It was like something about somebody asked about self-defense something, but somebody in the comments was like, oh, like I somebody tried to jump me one time and I had the long sword on me, so and oh my god, and then one it's like, oh, thankfully I was able to avoid charges. It's like, yeah, because it was your fantasy. You know what I'm saying? It was your fantasy, like the shit that happened in your head. But then, like, bro, I was on, I think it was Facebook comments, it was like, some Teletubby looking dude, and he's like, I was challenged once in front of my girl. He's like, I knocked all 3 of the guys out. Yeah, and it's like, yes, bro.
Yo, my timbers, they're shivering.
Dude, I'm shivering. Bro, men like this are out here in the world, bro. I'm so scared. I'm so fucking fearful.
There's predators, and I happen to be in the prey section.
Well, see, with those guys, I'm like, you're the alpha, I'll be the beta.
You're an alpha wolf, okay?
Yeah, dude, like when you meet somebody who's just such an alpha, you're like, yeah, I understand, you're the alpha. I'm like,
why are you growling? Yo, let's go to shoot.
He's showing you that he's the alpha.
He's an alpha now. He is an alpha now. We should do a segment, though. We should actually, in the future, damn, you move like that. But anyways, in the future, we should actually pull up some of those the cringe Facebook comments and Reddit comments, because oh my god,
I've been forgetting to screenshot them. It's like, this shit is free content. Like, I could just screenshot them and then just do the what do we see with? Like, I could just do that, boy. Free content, man.
Oh my god.
I keep forgetting. It's like I'll see some cringe shit, and the thing is, because it's cringe, I'm like, and then I scroll. I'm like, get this shit out of here. They added disliking to Facebook comments, so I'll dislike the shit, and then I'm like, you know what I mean? I scroll, and it's like, I need to like be like, oh wait, and then screenshot it, add it to a file, and have it be like the cringe files.
The cringe files.
Because there's so much, like, dude, like if you just want like the cringe max, just go on Facebook.
Go on Facebook.
Like a video of people fighting or something like that, or like a martial arts instructor. Like if there's a boxing instructor, there's gonna be some retard in the comments. He's like, oh, that doesn't work in the streets. I would simply do this. And it's like, you would simply get hit with a fucking 2-piece and wake up in a fucking ambulance. They'd be shining a flashlight in your eye. They'd be like, sir, what month is it? And you'd be like, July. You know what I'm saying?
And those same motherfuckers would be like, you didn't consider doing dynamic 3D boxing.
Oh my god. All right, that's a story. We got to tell that story right now. Actually.
Oh my god, you want to start that one off?
Yeah. So, all right. So me and my best friend here, we're like 15, 16 years old, somewhere around there. We start boxing for fun, just amateur shit. We start, meeting up in the park, playing touch butt in the park with our buddy in the ponytail. No, but we start just sparring, basically. We start just like practicing boxing, sparring around, just having fun. Like, it wasn't like fucking street beefs, like we weren't knocking people out and shit. But you and I started boxing, and then people would come up to us and they'd be like, oh, like, you guys are trash, like, let me try. And every single time somebody came at us and was like, oh, you're trash, they would always be asked. But this one time, this skinny fucking kid, like, literally like 120 pounds. Like Ty is like, yeah. I'm not afraid to name drop you. He's like 120 pounds, like very small, but he comes
string bean,
like an actual string bean. Like think of a string bean,
boom.
Turn him into a human, boom, you got our guy. Like, the Apple Jacks?
Yeah.
You know the cinnamon dude? Like basically that. And so he comes up and he's like, no, you guys are doing it all wrong. He's like, you guys are just going forward and back. Also wrong, because we knew how to cut angles at this time. But he's like, oh, you guys are just going, he's like, you guys are doing like 2-dimensional boxing. You got to do 3D boxing. So I'm immediately like, all right, I'm like, oh, show us. I take off my gloves, hand them to him, I'm like, spar Isaiah. I'm like, show us this 3D boxing. And he literally just manages to stand there. And we only did body shots too, because we're not like,
it would be fucked up.
we're not like, oh, let's just knock this dude the fuck out. So we're like, all right, show him. He just manages to stand in front of you. And just like, so like, let's say you start teeing off on him, right?
Yeah, it was just like,
You're like, ding, 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 and this is him. And he's like this, getting hit on the sides and everything. He just like starts showing up. He doesn't do anything.
And the funny part is, at a certain point, like, you know, I started to step it up a little bit, and like he starts to turn away. You know what I mean? Like the
like
classic.
I'm getting hit and I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And so literally he talks all this shit about 3D boxing. He's like, oh, you gotta go around and cut an angle, and then he just is like this, and just stands there and gets teed off on. Also, it's body shots. It's not like oh, I'm getting rocked. I can't do anything. It's like, it's
just
body
like,
shots. Like, bro, just move your feet.
Yeah, I was about to say,
like,
just step away. Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
Where's the 3D boxing, bro?
Yo, for real.
It felt like the real life
He talks all
equivalent.
this shit about 3D boxing.
Felt like the real life equivalent. If you step back, you jab, cross, here I am rolling. You know what I mean? Jumping. It's like, what is bro yapping about right now? Yo,
It felt like Ronda Rousey's fucking boxing coach. That was like, head movement. It's like he took his ass and put him in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like me, like, I don't know, me being like, oh yeah, I'm a coach. And then I'm like, knock him out! You know, it's like, yeah, bro, that's gonna help. But that shit was mad funny. And there was that time Chris Goey, he was the worst because this kid came out and he was talking mad shit too. He wasn't like, oh, because that kid Ty, he was like a little condescending, but he wasn't like, oh, you guys suck, I could whoop your ass. This kid Chris comes up to, and he's like, oh, you guys suck, like, I could beat your ass. And so I'm like, box Isaiah. Because it's like, anytime somebody's like that, it's like, okay, it's like, as soon as you start talking out of your ass, put on the gloves.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Because we're right here with gloves.
Like, got gloves. We've been doing this all day.
Yeah,
I mean, we do this shit for fun, man. Like,
and so
Dr. Fade? Who? Never.
he puts on the gloves. You just start teeing off on his body. And he's literally like bending over. Like, I remember this shit because I'm watching, I'm laughing at him. I'm like, oh. And he's just like this. He's like this, just getting, and you started like fucking with him too. You're like, ee. Like, hitting him on the sides and shit. Like, ee. And he like literally just like flopped. Like, it was like the most pathetic. Like, it went from like, oh man, like, fuck this dude up, to immediately being like, oh, no.
Yo, wait, the camera was recording. Yo, you gotta
I'm like,
see
I got to delete it. It's on my
Yes.
phone. I got to delete it. But that shit was mad funny.
And it's kind of funny because throughout that entire time of us just boxing it was a random little park, you know what I mean? So it was a park right next to the high school that we went to. And so many people would pass by. And each and every one of them would be overconfident. And that goes for every single person about fighting. You know what I mean? A lot of people are overconfident on fighting. And even a perfect example, there was the bigger, larger framed individual, Dylan. You know what I mean? He was way overconfident. And the thing was, he actually got into a couple of street fights and stuff like that. And he would come up to me or Kevin, showing videos, being like, yo, like, look at this fucking string bean that I knocked the fuck out. Like, look at this towel that I fucking grabbed and slammed, you know what I mean? Like,
look at this dude 200 pounds lighter than me that I fought.
And mind you, I'm saying, you know, he's got a frame to him. You know what I mean? It's not like he's like muscular or anything. He's just one of those big body bills. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
bro stopped at Burger King one too many times.
Bro's still like schoolboy cute.
Yo, actually. And so I remember one time he, I don't know if you were there for this, but it was at the same park where we used to box and stuff, and I had to have been part of it, but I don't know if you saw this one. Maybe it was another friend of mine. Damn. Anyways, but I had boxing gloves. I'm sparring, just like having fun. You know what I mean? Typical, just having fun. He comes up and he's like, "Yo, like I would fuck you up," and I'm like, "Really?" You know what I mean? And see, my thing is like with Chris and with Ty, two just uncoordinated, absolutely uncoordinated, just randos. But with somebody who's big and likes to throw their size around and bully people, it's like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to have a little bit of fun with it. And I remember all he had was a jab. You know what I mean? Like, he has some long-ass arms. So he'd throw, like, a jab. Easy slip. I would slip off to the... It depends, I guess. Sometimes I'd slip off to the right, and they kind of cut an angle and just overhand right. But then sometimes I would just slam the fuck out of his body. And after a while, there was a point where... I think he threw an overhand right, like trying to take my fucking head off. Because, mind you, again, big body frame, you know what I'm saying? Bro spends his pastime at McDonald's. And like, god damn. And he throws this overhead right, and I see it coming from a mile away because like, from when we were sparring, but also this was after we hit up this boxing gym and actually got our skills a bit, fine, nice with it.
Mm-hmm.
I see this overhead right coming, and I just duck it, and I throw a counter overhead right, which is so lovely, man. It's my favorite thing. No, for real, like when you duck down and you just boom, blasted him. And he was like, yo, like I would have knocked you out if I didn't pull the fight back. And I was like,
that is one thing dudes always try saying too with spar. They'd be like, yo, that's the thing. Dudes that couldn't spar, people that can't fight, for one, they're always way overconfident. They're like, oh, and it's like, yeah, bro, because you saw like Rocky, you think you can box. But like dudes would always say some shit like that. They'd be like, oh, that one would have knocked you out. It's like, no, it wouldn't have. It's like, bro, it'll be like the equivalent of like you throw like a head kick, right? That would have landed flush and put somebody to sleep. And they'd like throw a jab and be like, oh, that would have knocked you out. It's like you would be fucking like breathing through a fucking straw right now. The fuck are you talking about? Oh, like that little jab would have me knocked out. Like, get the fuck up out of here.
That little trash ass jab.
It's like when you're playing with Legos as a kid, and the other one's like, I just blasted you, I killed you.
It's like Lil Bro with the controller from episode 1. I mean, like,
going through the Matrix back to episode 1.
No, for real, but it is really just like Lil Bro with the controller, because it's like, it's really hard to knock people out, generally. Like, you're not just gonna, I mean, if you have natural knockouts.
With the fucking sink, and then like,
yo, for real.
That didn't put him down. Like,
you got furniture moving towards them, you know?
Yo,
like, goddamn. It's usually the punches that you don't see coming that really do some damage, you know? Mm-hmm. And so if it's like a trash ass little jab, you think you're gonna knock me out with a jab, the audacity. You know what I mean? Let alone that little overhand right telegraph. Okay, even if you hit me, I've already seen it from like.
Also, like with overhand right, all you gotta do is duck down because overhand right comes over the top. So it's like the worst case scenario is you try standing tall against like, you know what I mean? Like, so he does an overhand right and you try to like go like this because it's just gonna go and catch you across the right. Well, technically you're left, but you know what I'm saying? It's like comes from the right. So if you stand tall, it's gonna crack you. But all you have to do, if somebody goes overhand right, all you have to do is go under and counter. Like I remember as a southpaw too. I remember actually, here's a story. This kid, little douchey kid, right? He was like started some shit with another kid, wanted to slap box. Slap box is this other kid. The other kid has no fucking hands, right? And the whole time he's just overhand right. He has nothing. He just keeps going forward and throwing an overhand right, literally like that, going forward, going like that. So I'm like, all this kid's doing is throwing an overhand right and ducking his head down here. He's ducking his head to this side, right? Because he's going like this. So I'm a southpaw. All I do is I step off to the side every time he did that, and I would go to the opposite side, like, because his shit's coming from the right. I'd step to the opposite side, and his head would be here, and I'd go boom. And I remember I was slapping this kid so damn hard, like the whole side of his face was red, and he did not, like, after a while was like, he was like, like, we're good, like, you know, like, he did not want to keep going. And I remember he kept doing it the whole time, because he was so used to, he had that habit of just like, oh, overhand right, because everybody fell for it that doesn't know how to box.
Yeah.
He kept putting his head in the same spot and getting the shit slapped at him. Like, it was just like free shots at that point. It was just like boom, boom, boom. So,
free back shots.
Free back shots, bro.
Free back shots,
bro.
Free, okay. There was another story that I was thinking about.
I mean, did I stop you from finishing the Dune story? Overhand right was coming.
No, I think that was about it.
Right
yeah, no, my
and knocked him the fuck out.
Yeah, I put him to sleep, dude.
He felt like a fucking brick house.
I was like, me, Dormo.
We're standing over and slapping your chest and fucking spit coming off your fucking, sweat coming off your forehead. Sweat came off of his forehead when he got hit. It was vaporized water.
Felt like Creed. I'm like, Creed.
He's on the ground.
No, but then he tried to argue with me afterwards. He was like, "What are you talking about?" Like, bro, I just cracked the fuck out of you with the counter overhand right, by the way, because like you were saying, all you do is just duck down. Like, it's not really a slip. It's like it's a person stepping into your punch. An overhand right is probably the worst thing, unless you're going against Mr. Chin defense. You know what I mean? Use your chin for you. Yeah.
Patty Henwick. Dude, I remember the first few, like when he first got hype, I remember seeing him fight and the chin was up here and I was like, I felt like his damn coach. I'm like, no! You know what I'm saying? Like that's like I'm watching like an amateur, like the coach is like, help me coach, little Joey. He's gonna fight in the amateurs. And he's like swinging like, and you're like, chin down, hands up, chin down. You know what I'm saying? Like, do a jab! Like,
move!
You know what I'm saying? Like, move!
Boom, please.
Like, oh my god, man.
Oh man.
That's like, bro, when you coach somebody who's really bad, it's like painful. You're like, dear God, put the hands off.
No, for real. Actually, I guess that brings up a good story. Because I was a boxing coach for a little bit at the studio that we both went to, and I coached a couple of fights because you need. So in Connecticut, you need 2 coaches for your team. Somebody else from like a different team can sub in, but it's like, I'm here, man. And so there was this one amateur fight with this dude named Lewis, and it was such a fucking shame, right? Natural power. No natural gift for actual boxing. You know what I mean? Like one of those people who just doesn't, like the footwork is clunky, head move. I'm like, head move! You know what I mean? Like,
move head forward.
Exactly. Chin up, head forward, you know what I mean? And he was fighting this dude who did not look in the same weight class as him as well. Mm-hmm. Bro was not making the weight cut. It was devious. It was, because this dude's like, he's like my height, like 5'7", maybe like 5'5", a little shorter than me. And
did he use boxing or Lewis?
No, Lewis, the fighter that I'm coaching. And this dude, meanwhile, is like the fucking Terminator. You know what I mean? Like this guy's like,
6'2", 170 pounds.
Exactly. Like lead, I'm like, oh man. I'm like, no.
Like, that's who you're boxing? Yeah.
I have the towel on standby. I mean, I have faith in all the fighters that we coach. No, but like seriously, you gotta get the support.
Bro gets hit with the jab, you're like,
for real. And so all right. So to give a little bit of how the fight went in the first round. The first round, he's getting beat the fuck up. My fighter, Lewis, is bad. I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh man.
Bro, it hurts so bad watching like when you're trying to like coach, because I never coached like through a real fight, but I just coached like in the gym when like meetings would be like, oh, like Coach Bobby, you know what I'm saying? He'd like try to show him how to like throw a jab cross or like he'd be like, oh, we're gonna have him spar, and then he'd want you to coach, and it's like, bro. Sometimes it was like, ah! And dude, the worst is like when they would be put with somebody who was like much better, and the other person would be trying to let them work, and then they would still just be doing shit where I'm like, hands up. Hands up.
Yeah. Move! Your feet! You know what I'm saying?
Like, oh my god. It's like, you don't understand.
Put the gloves away. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you canceled your membership.
And that's what I was feeling by round 2. I was like, man, put the gloves away. No, but
like, you don't have to compete. Like, it could be a hobby.
But it was like a Rocky amateur fight almost, because by round 3, right? So second round, it got a little bit more even because this big dude is just throwing fucking crazy devilish back shot. No, he's throwing crazy. You know what I mean? He's throwing crazy power shots. He's trying to take Lewis out. And in amateurs, it tires you out for one, and for 2, amateurs is not that long. It's like 3 2-minute rounds.
Yeah.
So
some shit like that.
That goes to my point of it's really hard to knock somebody out. You might have 6 minutes in the ring with somebody. You still may not knock a motherfucker out.
Hold on, real quick. I just remembered the funniest shit. So do you remember this dumbass kid Daniel is like, oh, I'm gonna box Connor Blay or some shit at this party, and he's like, oh, I agreed to do like 90 seconds or some shit like that. He's like, I agreed to do like, he was like, like a 1 minute round. Oh no, that's what it was. He was like a 1 minute round, bro. He's like, that's all I'm doing, 1 minute round. And you were like, no. You're like, why don't you do like 2 90-second rounds? And this dumbass was like, he was like, okay. And I was like, yo! I was like, oh my god! Like, holy shit.
Man, that was setting motherfuckers up for failure. Sometimes I do that to my own fight now.
You're like, yeah, take that fight.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be good.
No, but by round 2, it was getting a little bit more evened out because he's tired. He's a big ass dude. He's throwing all sorts of crazy back shots. You know what I mean? Crazy back shots, right? So by round 3, this dude is tired, but he's still giving it all he's got because that's what amateurs do. It's really interesting because amateurs is way more interesting than professionals. I mean, we saw a motherfucker do a backflip, man. Mm-hmm. We saw a motherfucker get hit so hard he did a backflip and stood back up.
God damn, I forgot about that. Yeah, he literally got hit into a somersault.
And so amateurs can be really interesting. It's just high pace, and it takes a lot of skill because it's high pace, but it's not like you're just like swinging. A lot of fights are, but oftentimes the most like insane fights are when they're just swinging, but they're also head movement, like cutting angles and shit, all while just gassing themselves out and battering each other.
Yep.
And so by round 3,
battering and ramming each other.
Battering and ramming, just giving them just crazy back shot. Anyways, round 3 comes. It comes. It comes hard. And this dude's tired. He throws like, I think, actually in between the break, I'm actually giving him peak advice. I'm like, yo, every single time he throws that overhand, like it's a right hand. I don't know if it's overhand, but it's a right hand. It's sloppy. You know what I mean? And he's getting tired, so you can catch him. You just gotta time it. You know what I mean? You gotta fucking move your head, please.
Yeah.
Like, put gloves up, chin down, move your head, please, for the love of God. And you just gotta throw overhand right. You're gonna catch him. Just throw it. And so he does that. I yell overhand right because he's this big ass dude popping off, but he's doing it slow because he's tired.
Yeah.
I yell at, he hears me. He just launches this motherfucker like it's perfect. Like I was surprised that he could hear because everyone else is screaming in the crowd. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Saying all sorts of crazy stuff like grab her dick and quit shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm trying to hear anything, especially like in boxing, having those fucking, and like wrestling too is the same way when you have those earmuffs on. It's like trying to, like, I remember the coaches would be yelling and I'd have to like try to read their fucking lips. I'd be like, what coach is that?
you're like, huh?
Like, dude, like the coaches would be yelling and I'd be looking right at them and I'd be like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck they just said.
Like that's cool words. They're not
yelling some shit at me. I'm gonna keep wrestling. Yeah. I'm gonna like try to keep winning and shit.
And the unfortunate part is Lewis hurt him, right? He was actually kind of dazed by that. Like his legs started to get wobbly. He lets up.
That's one thing amateurs do so bad is like they'll hurt somebody and they'll take like 10 steps away and I'm like,
no. And meanwhile, I'll be yelling in the corner. I'm like, don't get on his ass. Did not hear that part though. So he heard me enough to say overhand right, do the overhand right. Perfect. Did not get on his ass after. Lost the fight. And I'm like, damn. Put away the gloves.
Silent ass car right home. Silent ass car right home.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's something like people way over. Like it's like the less experienced you are with fighting, the more you overestimate your abilities. It's like
Dunning-Kruger.
For real.
See it all the time, man.
Yeah. And there's people that actually think that they could beat pro fighters. It's like that's part of pro fighters that weren't even like strikers primarily. They were like rappers. Like most of their wins were by submissions. And I was like, God damn!
Like, whoa!
God damn! Slow it down!
Like, I got something for your chair.
Yeah, bro. Look over there, ting! Like, no, that shit. That's when it was a UFC person too. It's like, dude, UFC is like, the skill level with striking is not the same as like kickboxing. Like you take a pro kickboxer, they're gonna be a lot nicer with kickboxing than somebody who's in the UFC. The UFC they have to mix it up, so they're gonna be good at like more, full scale things. But when it comes to like just boxing, kickboxing is way better.
Yeah.
And I was like, I started UFC pro, and I was like, God damn! Like, I was like,
you're like,
I saw a video of Alex Pereira like knocking the dude the fuck out in sparring. It wasn't a pro fighter either. It was like a fucking like some fat guy. Yeah, dude, he hit him with the left hook, and the guy's like, boom. I was like, oh my god! I was like, damn, he just knocked out. This dude has to be at work tomorrow. He just knocked him the fuck out. Like, oh my god.
Bro gotta like rewire some shit in a house, man. He's gotta build a fucking bathroom. You know what I mean? Like,
bro's a union carpenter, bro. You're fucking with his pay at this point.
put up the gloves. You know what I'm saying? Like, hang up the gloves.
No, for real. Imagine you're sparring with Alex Pereira and he just KOs you.
See, but your first mistake is sparring with Alex Pereira. Like, unless you're a professional fighter, what are you doing, man? Have you not been outside? You know what I mean? Have you not like just opened? For real. Like every single time I say Alex Pereira's name, I think a check left hook is coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm like, it's behind it.
He's here. He's here. Diaz is here. Wait, look at him. He's being like, I don't know, he's like looking at the camera setup or something. He's being sketched out. He's being a little easy.
Oh my god. He hit 17 yardies. He hit 17 blinkers off the yardie.
17 blinkers in a row. I remember actually too that kid Dylan that you're talking about with that boxing. I remember I had a moment where I was mad at bro. And
so bro's a tin can walking. Not even like fighting.
No, I was at him because remember he like posted like a fucking video. Like he tried like posting like a video from sparring and being like, oh, like his highlight reel.
I do remember
and
that.
It's like that was some cornball shit. So I'm like, oh, okay. So you want to take like a fucking video from like a light spar and act like, oh, you're fucking because he mixed it in with videos of him actually fighting.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, like what? And it was like, it'd be like the one punch he landed the whole time. And so I'm like, oh, okay. And the thing is, too, I like never went hard before that with them. So I didn't like, you know what I mean? I wasn't like trying to take set off. So then I'm like, oh, okay, you want to act like that's like a real fight? So what I did is I saw him somewhere and I'm like, yo, let's box. And at the park, and this is when I learned how to throw uppercuts nicely. And I remember, his hands were not good. So what I did is I just kept I kept dodging his punches and smashing him with uppercuts. Like I was throwing these like fucking lead uppercuts, rear uppercuts, all kinds of uppercuts. I kept
Check left hook uppercuts.
No, but I kept smashing it because I think it's like I kept throwing him because he kept like leaning his head forward. Like I don't know, it was something like
it's
when
that
he
overhand right.
It was something where he kept like leaning. It was probably that because I kept ducking it, just going boom.
Yeah.
And I remember I was smashing him with it, and I remember the one thing that he didn't hit me with a single punch back, and I kept cracking him, and it's like, yeah, let's get a video of this and put it on fucking Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real, because that reminded me. That's why my counter overhand right landed so flush, because he ducked his head right into it.
Yeah.
You'll throw this trash ass overhand right. We'll be like, chin up, hands down. I'm like, yo, easy counter.
Easy W.
We ain't good, man. You take the weight off him. I mean, like,
I forgot, did we already talk about what we were yapping about right before we started?
We were talking about the cringe Reddit stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry.
And then that kind of went into a separate topic. I don't think we finished that topic.
Let's see what you think they can scrap.
Yeah.
There's a ghost in here!
Alex is like, shut this niggas up.
God damn, your podcast is trash. God damn.
God damn. She's like, ah.
She puts in like AirPods, fucking earmuffs on top of it, like.
She has to go into the desensitization chamber, you know what I mean? No sensory, except sensory deprivation.
Sensory deprivation thing.
Yeah.
She's got class actually, that's why.
At this hour?
Yeah. 7:40 until 10.
Why? Yeah, why? Why is that legal?
Fucking insane hours. But also as a professor, like, why would you want to do that to yourself too? It's like, you have to work those hours too, you realize.
See, that's the tough part. I know as an adjunct. You know, I mean, they had no control of that. They're like, damn, look at this. 10 o'clock?
Probably.
Oh my god. My fellow Americans.
Actually, I got some topics to talk about.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can bring up the story about my internship, if you would like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if y'all don't know, I work in the mental health field, general like social work related things, and it's more like a research. It's more of a research position, but it's more like applied. We do interventions, we test them, and we send them off into the streets. You know what I mean? Good luck, you're homeless. No, I'm fine. But no, that's joking. I'm social work. Yeah, joking. That's me. And so, in the beginning of our internship hours, we usually collect data. So it'll be like a little, maybe 20 questionnaire, right? 20 item questionnaire. And, oh my God. I have to give a little bit of background. One of the participants is one of the most performative men I've ever heard. And it was this one comment.
I love Lady Bird.
It's like feminine. No, he was like, he said, I can't live with men.
Oh man.
Mind you, yeah. No. Mind you, wait, hold on, mind you, homeless. You know what I mean? Like, they were having a conversation about like, this one lady, she asked, oh, where do you live? And he's like, oh, like, I don't have a place right now. And she's like, you don't have any friends to stay with? And he's like, yeah, like, I can't really live with any men. And I'm just like, man, shut this nigga up, man. Please. That's performative. Yo, boo him, tomato. Bring back tomatoes. Right? So, that's a little bit of the context of the character. Performative. Now, this is uncle-level Riz, what I'm about to tell you. Because it's crazy. Like, yo, what up? You got a fat ass, shorty. You know what I'm saying? Like, just saying some outlandish shit. Can I tickle your toes? We hand him the iPad to do the questionnaire. He hands the iPad back to my fellow intern. Make up a name, Liz. Right? She's a girl. Pretty attractive young individual. Yeah, already you know where this is gonna go. Hands the iPad. X videos. Porn. Okay? Porn. I cannot make this up.
Did he have a specific video
A
open?
specific video open as well playing. I don't know.
Man, hit that motherfucker with a hammer on top of his fucking head. Right about the temple area. Just fucking take that fucker and that. Oh, we actually have a place for you.
No, we need to bring back
American
fuck
Psycho
tomatoes.
him. Why don't you get a job?
Yeah.
Nah.
No, actually, it's so bad, man. I'm like,
Oh man, what type of video was it too?
so I wasn't there for it.
Was it Pong?
It was pretty pog. It was a point of view.
I like the white ones more better.
It was actually no. Oh man.
Shit.
Oh.
Oh, flashback to first episode? Yeah,
I think
first
that was
episode.
first episode.
Fursuitlandia.
Oh man, the fur apocalypse. You know,
The
that's a hashtag. That's a hashtag I put on one of our shorts.
Yeah.
Shamelessly, the fur apocalypse. Mm.
One funny subject is the fact that you put when I was standing up to do some shit, and you put the like. Also, you know, real quick, actually, this is an interesting topic. I was talking to my shorty about this. Yo, it's so weird that Five Nights at Freddy's has become like this fucking like conglomerate. Like Five Nights at Freddy's is so popular with children, and there's like.
I'm gonna have to hold you. I don't want to get like bombed by. Yo, we gotta make our money.
The ladies are fetish, but
No, for real.
but yo, like, dude, like it's kind of crazy that like out of all things, I mean, think of how many like video games have came and gone, especially like horror games.
Yeah.
Like a horror game not intended for kids. I mean, it's scary as fuck. Like the first Five Nights at Freddy's actually like pretty fucking scary.
Mhm.
When they came out, I was like, eh. But now it's like they got like plushies, they got like toys, they got like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Mhm.
Like you know, like it's like kids love that shit, and then like people spend their money. They got like now like more kid oriented shit too.
And then you still got them Twitch motherfuckers playing Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, 2026. Come on now, bro. Like, play
Honestly,
Among Us.
like it's I like that. I don't know. It's like different for. I didn't even play it. But just watching it, it's like it was a different horror game. Like it wasn't just like a first person shooter type thing. Like it was like you're stuck in one spot.
It wasn't like no Resident Evil.
Yeah, it was like I don't know. I thought the I guess the gameplay was pretty like cool. The concept.
Mhm.
The concept. Of
Well, I'm not hating on the game. I'm hating on the fact that it's 2026. Still playing it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's like, I guess some people like Fortnite.
It's
I was also
still,
gonna say like,
viral, though.
you know, play Among Us. 2026. You know what I mean? Among Us. You know, venting. No.
They wouldn't be playing it if people weren't watching.
True.
You know what I mean?
Very true. And that's why for the rest of the episode
Five
we
Nights
will
at
be.
Freddy's 15. Like what are they on now,
I have
dude?
no fucking idea. I just saw a random TikTok video.
Hey guys, I'm
Honestly,
playing
man.
Five Nights at Freddy's 22.
Yeah,
Uh,
pretty much. He was like, "Oh my god, it's so scary." I'm like, "All right, all right, bro,
Yo, that's
grown ass man." You know what I'm saying? Like,
Grown ass man, that's something I hate. It's like, bro, just can you review this shit the real way? Can you be like, oh my god, this thing is exhilarating. It's like, bro, can you shut your bitch ass up? Tone it down like 20%.
there's even fandoms. It'll be like, oh man, in this video too, it was talking about. So it's the level of brain rot we're on. So in the first 10 seconds, it's like that reaction, like, oh my god, guys, this is so scary. And you know the thing is, if one of the animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy went up against Vegeta, and I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, okay, you know what? We're doing too much now.
God
You're
damn,
like,
man.
damn, I get it. We want to make money, but we're grifting Five Nights at Freddy's? You know what I mean? What? We're making a fandom?
No, for real.
We're doing
Who would
Gogeta?
win in a battle, guys? Like, man, nobody asked, bro. This is in 2008. Like, do you remember in, like, it was like 20, like, I want to say like 2008 to like 2012, when there would be these videos where it would be like, it would be like, you know, Goku versus like Link from Legend of Zelda. Like, it would be like some random shit like that. Or it would be like, you know, Goku versus like a different anime character, and they'd have like animated
Yeah,
battles.
they have like the
It'd be like the
2D.
simulation.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, that shit's done.
That shit's almost 10, wait, over
That
10
shit's
years.
cold,
My
bro.
bad. Yeah, that shit's over 10 years. It's almost 15 years gone. You know what I mean? Because you said 2008. I mean, shit's
Almost 20 years.
Yeah, actually.
Almost 20 years at least.
Young buck.
Young buckaroo. I remember the internet. I remember when YouTube first came out.
And, man, another topic of feeling like unk, that's like one of my worst fears. Not getting old, but pulling like an unk move, like handing a young 28-year-old with a tablet with X videos on a specific video. As
Like,
like,
so, yeah, you know, I realized I interrupted you on that story. So he hands her the tablet. What next?
She was just in shock because I wasn't
Also,
so.
like, I'm sorry, but the fucking audacity to say I can't live with men, and then to follow it up with handing a female porn.
Right.
That is like Riz fucking debtor's prison. That is like, you are so far down. That is like, you know, like video games, and there's like a scale of like how much somebody likes you. That's like negative 9,000 social credit. Like you, like there's no way you're coming out. You are in social credit debt for like your generational debt.
How are you dick riding a female? You know what I'm saying? Like,
dude, that's like what did he think in his head? What did he think? He was gonna show her the porn. She was gonna be like, oh my god,
right?
Like, you know, like what are we doing here, bro?
She might as well get the strap on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she might as well shoot you. You know what I'm
that
saying?
too.
Like
Like not reacting with tomatoes, reacting with anvils.
With pepper spray.
And pepper spray. For real.
Like she deserves like the canister your ass with bear spray. Like, oh my god.
But yeah, in terms of the reaction, she just didn't know how to react because how do you react to some psychotic ass shit like that? Like, is that how we was moving back in the 2000s? You know what I'm saying?
No.
The 80s, the 90s.
We were never moving.
We were never moving like that.
Never. It's like
you know what I mean?
These allegations.
Accusations.
Like, oh my god, bro. Like, I can't even admit, like, even I think if like 14-year-old like horny virgin me would have been like, if one of my friends was like, yeah, bro, like, I think I'm gonna like play an X video like hand to this girl, I'd be like, you know, that would be like, I have to slap you 5 times, I have to like dunk you in the toilet, like, I gotta fucking waterboard you essentially until that like thought is out of your head.
Mm-hmm.
Because what are you thinking right now? You know what I'm saying? Like that's like the equivalent like I like walk I'm like walking down the street, I walk up to a woman, I'm like, hey, I'm like, wanna have sex? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like
It'll work, trust man.
It'll work, bro. Yeah. It'll work.
Yeah, and that's I don't even actually, so to get back to a little bit of the timeline as well, it's like he does that shit. How do you expect anybody to react, bro? You know what I mean? Like, how do you react to some shit like that?
A switch.
Exactly. And that's what happened. That's the following sequence.
Mm-hmm.
Liz pulled out a AA-12 with a switch. Didn't know you could do that. 2 switches. I don't know what 2 switches are on a gun for.
2 barrels, 2 switches.
Yeah. M60 attached to the top. This thing
like
is
a rail gun, man.
no, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was eviscerated.
No, and in Liz's recounting of it, she was like, I think it was a joke, and I was like,
you know, that's something like girls like they have like a terrible understanding like the male brain, and it's like lack of activity.
See, because the thing is like you gotta lower your. I can't even. It's hard to explain how much you have to lower your mental faculties to try and understand how that's like a move towards somebody. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like you gotta like hit yourself over the head a couple of times with a fucking hammer. You gotta walk outside with no helmet afterwards.
Run into a few walls at first,
Walls, yeah.
multiple times.
Get into a devastating car crash with a tree.
No seatbelt.
No seatbelt. And then you might understand. I've done all of those. You know what I mean? That's why I can understand. But it was just funny, her reaction. She was like, yeah, like, I don't know if it was like a joke. And I was like, no.
You know, that's like, why is it like a girl reaction? Like a guy's like, hey, wanna get fucked in your pussy? And the girls are like, he's just joking. It's like
definitely
ain't no
not.
jokes.
Ain't no jokes.
No jokes,
It's
right.
not a funny prank. Alright, so imagine, right? Imagine. I hate to reverse the roles, but imagine, grown ass man. 45, hands me a tablet with some pornography. That nigga's gay. And no hate, because you know what I mean? I'm bi, I'm gay, whatever. But like, fuck, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're like you're gonna get clowned on. I'll be like,
Yo,
like,
you can't move like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like gooner brain. You know what I'm saying? That's like you took the plot of a porno too seriously, and you think that's how shit really works. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm delivering these pizzas. Yeah.
Except they'd be like,
Oh, is it extra
Yeah.
pepperoni? Ooh, is it extra thick sausage? Like, yo.
it's actually thin pepperoni.
Actually, I delivered a lot of pizzas. Not once did I ever get proposition. Also, if I did get proposition, it would have been one I probably would have said no to. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would probably be some shit where I'd be like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Like in a movie, you know, like a lady comes to the door, like, you know, now wearing some shit or some lingerie, and he goes like, oh. In real life, it would be like this creature, this behemoth, comes out with
Big
all the
Bertha.
clothes on. And I'd be like, and I'd like call the police. I'd like get in my car and like press charges and shit. They're like, do you want to press charges against her? I'm like, yes, yes, I do.
So traumatized you can't speak. You're like,
Yeah. I need an interpreter and shit.
yeah.
Like, he wants to press charges.
An otherworldly being just confronted you, man. How are you supposed to react? You know what I mean?
just
Like,
this drill down. You know what I mean?
no, actually.
Did we talk about drill down?
I don't think we've talked about drill
Oh
down
my
yet.
God, bro! Season like 8 or whatever. I don't even know what it really is.
I think it's whatever the hotel season is. Season
Hotel
3,
season.
maybe season 4, because it was an earlier season as well.
Dude,
Bro, back
the
to
one
back.
with Lady Gaga. On like, my girlfriend's like, there's a lot of unnecessary rape scenes in American Horror Story. I'm like, alright, let's watch the one with Lady Gaga. Maybe that shit'll be good. The first fucking 2 minutes. Bro's just chilling it. Also, too, like, if you watch the Assassination of Gianni Versace, you know that actor because he plays like a really chill character in that shit. Like, maybe like him as an actor. And you just see him literally get raped to death with a spike, and he's like,
A
and
golden
it's way
drill
too
fucking
long.
spike
Way
for
too long.
what feels like 20 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, they really because in all reality,
They
it was
dragged
probably
that
like
shit way out.
in all reality, it was probably like 2 minutes, but it was definitely 20. You know
2
what I mean?
minutes too long.
No, for real. It was like, God
It's
damn.
like, oh my God, move on. Move the fuck on. And it doesn't. It just doesn't move on.
That's in the first 2 minutes. That shit is unhinged. Imagine you trying to watch
You
some
never
shit
see that motherfucker
with your
again.
family. You know what I mean? With,
Yeah, oh
with
my
mom.
God. Yeah,
Like,
me and mom trying to watch the season with Lady Gaga. We're like, oh, the hotel. It's shit. Oh my God.
oh.
Oh my God. Bro, that's like when Game of Thrones was popping off.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm with my mom, it's free on demand. Hey, there's this new show, it's popping off. Dude, the first like 5 minutes, it's a brother, they're like twins maybe, but they're like brother and sister, they both got long white hair, they look similar, right? He's like, take off your robe, just grabs her titties, and she's just sitting there like, and I'm like, oh.
Oh.
My mom's sitting right there, she's like, I'm like, oh, and you know, me and my mom like, turn the shit off. Like we're literally like,
Their mom's like, there's a school called Wesley. So.
Yo, for like, oh my, like, bro.
There's a school out in the Ozarks.
Yo, like, dude. And also, too, I think we tried watching for a few more minutes. There's like another sex scene. Like, yeah, no, this isn't a show for us.
I don't know what it is with shows with rape scenes. I feel like
They
there's
also contribute zero to the plot. Like 99%
super
of the time,
unnecessary.
they're like, it's like,
Jorge Masvidal, like super unnecessary.
yo, for real, bro.
Unnecessary. Wow. You just need me in the face with a rape scene, and then proceeded to assault my freaking cranium and brain cells by dragging it out for 5 minutes straight. What are we talking about, man?
Like, oh my God.
Like, yo, what am I
You start
watching
off
right
the
now?
first fucking
Exactly.
episode like that. You really shouldn't have any episode be like that.
Ask me out to dinner first. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh my
damn.
God. We're a couple episodes in, so I'm already committed to it. Like, bro, you can't. You're gonna hit me with the fucking rape flashbang for 2 seconds.
For 2 seconds.
This video, we're not monetized. We got 1 subscriber. This shit would get demonetized so swiftly. We do need sponsorships on the side.
Yeah. We will be.
We will sell out.
We will sell out. We will create rape death squads. You know what I mean? Like,
We'll train the very first rape paratroopers that'll fly in.
now that might have to get cut out. Sheesh.
Whoopsie.
Gorge. I'm gonna do it again. You know what I mean?
Our paratroopers when they put on trial crimes against humanity.
Oh man. But seriously, besides, just saying.
I can send my bank details. We can work some shit out. I like money. I like
We
money.
will
a lot.
summon Netanyahu himself.
Netanyahu! Kill this man! Alright, so one thing that I wrote down is there's like a curse with the 3rd season of shows where they just get so shitty. And a lot of times, like also, for some reason it'll be the 3rd season of the show, they go to another country, and I feel like that's when the writers run out of ideas. And they're just like, oh, we'll have them go to London. And then you just have the most boring filler episodes. And like, bro, perfect example, Atlanta. Did you get to season 3 of Atlanta?
No.
Thank God. The first 2 seasons, great. It's like actually like a phenomenal show. Season 3 is like Donald Glover. You should get hit in the head with a fucking safe. You know what I'm saying? Like an air conditioner should fall on your fucking head just for that. Dude, the most garbage shit ever. And GTA RP, of course. in his next music video, because he likes being so creative and shit.
Yeah.
But
how we moving after season 3?
yo, for real, that's how I'm moving right line. Like literally though, they go to London. It becomes so trash. It's literally like, and it doesn't feel like Atlanta anymore. It becomes like, it's like, what the fuck are they trying to do?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like they take the same cast of characters and just try putting them in a different show and keep it in the name. Really wonky, not good. They have like some really stupid arcs where like they're in like his girlfriend, the mother of his kid, she goes to like Amsterdam and has like a second life in like a cannibal society. I'm not even making this up. She's dating a chef. And you know, you can know spoilers. This shit is garbage. You should thank me for letting me know how dog shit this becomes. Mm-hmm. She's dating some French chef, some dirty guy who fucking eats her ass and spits in it. And
I could run that.
but you know, she's dating this dirty French guy. He's a chef, right? Oh, and you know, whatever his name is in the show, he like finds her. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And she's like, she is like part of some cannibal society. They're like eating people, and her chef husband cooks people. And then Ernie, I think that's his name, right? Ernie. Mm-hmm. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And she has like a mental breakdown and snaps, and then like, and it's like
this is all happening in London.
Not funny in Amsterdam, actually. Not funny.
I was gonna say, miss with the mush.
Like, bro,
you get the crumpets.
It's not funny. Like, first of all, second of all, it's not good. Like, so it's like trying to be like more serious. Like, kind of like took this like weird, like kind of like drama thing. Like, it wasn't funny at all. And it's like, I'm not trying to watch like a fucking murder mystery. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm trying to watch Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then, so they're trying to do like this weird shit. It's not funny. It's trying to be serious. It's not good. It's not like, oh wow, they're going a different direction. It's like,
ripping off like 17 different plots. Because as soon as you said like Hannibal, like Hannibal Lecter, you know what I mean? Like, what are we on? He's cooking people up. Wow. Has that not been an entire series?
It's the most half-baked ass idea ever. And the whole time watching it, like me and Alex were thinking, what the fuck? And it's not good. And then like I somehow got through all that shit. Got to season 4. And season 4 like, okay.
Yeah. That has happened with a lot of shows as well. Because you mentioned Riverdale. It's another show which, like, not to say it was peak.
We have superpowers now. Like what the fuck?
Actually, though.
What?
I boxed a bear. It actually does happen. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Hey, push behind that jab, buddy.
I can't believe I survived an attack of a brown bear. But with a little bit of golden boy boxing, it's like, what are we talking about, my guy? What?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, when you see, like, so if a bear, like, if I'm on a trail, the bear comes out, right? I'm hitting a jab, cross, right hook, left hook.
Already dazed with the cross, you know what I'm saying?
Kick to the balls, hook into an elbow, sleep. Sleeping, bro.
And a bear doesn't have the agility to keep up, you know what I mean?
Real, I would be moving circles around that bear, dude. I'd simply head kick it.
Real.
You try to bite me? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you try to bite me? Bing!
Also, bear have no grappling, brother.
Sure,
you know what I mean? Has not gone to Dagestan. No, for real.
I'm taking the bear
Double leg takedown. Quadruple leg takedown. What? Easy.
Well, they're heavy, so I'm going for the single leg, and then they're making it balance. It's going to be like this on the one leg, and I'm going to start running forward with the single leg, and it's going to go, ooh! And then I'm going to get it I'm going to get a full, like, side control on it, and start fucking elbowing it in the head and shit.
Yeah, the bear will be just cooked. Yeah. It's going to be dinner.
And then,
be a hide.
And that's all in my, my you know, death hallucination as I'm laying there, like, as the bear's eating me.
That's in my R Alpha Reddit post. Okay.
Of a true story that happened.
True story that happened.
It really did happen, though.
It's in the Facebook comments. So.
Well, the bear came at me, but I had my long sword on me, so thankfully I was able to defend myself. And I only came out with a few scratches, you know.
Well, see, a serious take is like any man who doesn't carry his long sword around. Can you really consider him a real man? Right.
I mean, like, if you don't study the art of the blade, you can't protect your women, your village, your dynasty. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not really a man. Even, like, if you're not a woman and you don't study the art of the blade, you're not a real woman either.
Right? We all gotta study the art of the blade, man.
Like,
that's how society's moved around.
My Hinge profile, it says if you don't study the art of the blade, don't even think about swiping right. Do not swipe right.
I feel like that would actually.
And then my second picture is me with the sword like this, my fedora, my sunglasses, trench coat.
But you know what?
That would hit on Hinge, bro.
I was gonna say, hey, not to blaze too hard. Cause you can dig right it up, but hey, man, if you're attractive enough.
Dude, you know, that's actually the realest shit though. Like that. Is if you're attractive enough, anything is funny. If you're ugly, then it's just creepy. But if you're an attractive dude, you can say like like the weirdest shit. You'd be like, yo, that smells nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
You could hand Shawty the tablet, you know?
And she's like, oh my god, you're at work, stop. You know what I'm saying? But if you're like ugly, then it's like, beep, beep. She's like pressing her button and shit, and like security comes in.
Looking through her bag, she's looking for that little 22. She's like, yeah. You like get glammed, you know what I mean?
You reach for your eyes too quickly, she hits you with that blicky.
No, it's actually kind of funny because, I mean, not to say that I'm the most attractive motherfucker out here, because I am. No. But I have a perfect example of this. One time, same internship, by the way, I was talking to one of my fellow colleagues at a prestigious university.
A colleague of mine.
A colleague of mine.
At Ivy League school.
Yeah. And we were talking about, what are those fucking videos? Like the training videos for sexual harassment videos.
Yeah, sexual assault training.
Yeah, we were going through one of those trainings because they were
training to do it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I low-key made a joke like that.
I'm a lot better at sexually harassing my coworkers now.
Yeah, I actually did say some shit like that.
If you want this promotion, you're gonna have to go on a date with me.
And this girl's response was just like pure fucking tears. You know, you're like, ah! You know, like you can just say shit. You know, if you got a little bit. It's not just attractiveness, obviously, because you know.
But if you were a neck beard and you had some Cheeto dust and you're like, sexual harassment training. I'm pretty good at it now.
Or
she'd be like, ah! You know what I'm saying? She'd be, get away from me.
Jump scare, man. Jump scare. But I mean, it is true. And it's not just like attractiveness, obviously. I think you could just be average and just be like a little bit whimsical, a little bit fun, lighthearted. Don't take yourself too
whimsical, lighthearted, you know?
No, for real. Just put a little whimsy in your step. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I mean, it's easier said than done than saying, oh, just be funny. But it's like, I mean, shit. If you break down the numbers, there's like what 8 billion people now.
Yeah.
There's a niche for everything, and that's why y'all are still listening right now. Okay. And that's why Mossad is sponsoring us. Israel, Netanyahu.
We're gonna be getting millions of views very fucking soon. Trust, man.
No,
we're gonna be like in Israel. When they turn on the TVs, we're gonna be a channel.
I feel like the thumbnail, the amount of times we've mentioned Israel, we should have Netanyahu in the thumbnail. I'm gonna do it.
All right.
No reason.
Put us on the list, bro. Put us on the list. Make it so we can never go to Israel safely. Oh, I wouldn't want to anyway. So.
Yeah, I'll hold that thought. But what was I saying? Yeah, just be whimsical. Don't take yourself so seriously.
Yeah. I
mean, seriously though, like I don't know. I've been on Hinge. I could probably make my profile like that. The neck beard, you know what I mean? The weeb sword. Say some funny shit in the description. You know what I mean? I carry my sword everywhere. You know what I mean? I'm gonna protect you.
And I'll protect my future queen with this.
Sometimes that works, man.
Yeah.
I've tried it. I know. I'm on Reddit.
Well, I picked up bitches on Reddit.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? I messaged them in the longsword group. You know, I'm like.
So nobody ever.
No, bro. If you reveal you're a female on Reddit, bro, you should make an account and just like put the avatar as a girl and just like posting some shit. Oh my, the amount of fucking replies you'll get is hilarious, bro. Dude, like you could just like say like some random shit, bro. A million, and like I'm sure they get messaged because it's Reddit. Those brothers are starving.
Yo.
Those crackers, those fucking Stark White crackers are starving. Those saltine crackers are starving.
Motherfuckers in a famine, okay?
They're hoping for a real woman to feel the touch of a real woman. You know what I mean? They're sick of that blow up doll that's like. Actually, that's a good topic, bro. Blow up dolls. I can't believe they actually look like that. Like I remember, like as a kid, like seeing like YouTube videos. And like they were in Call of Duty too. Like I don't know if you remember, there's in Call of Duty there's like a shower and there's a blow up doll.
Yeah.
And the thing is like I kind of thought they were more of like a meme. Like I figured at one point they were real, but I figured they were more like, dude, they're real. And it's like, no. Oh, how's that? How do you get off with that, bro?
I can answer. I got one in my closet. No.
Yeah. Blow it up right now. Let's see about this shit.
But yeah, and actually we were talking about the sex dolls a while ago, and you mentioned the fucking weight of these things, man. Are they not like 160 pounds,
dude,
a whole unit?
Dude,
like, bro, you're fighting welterweight?
Also, too, like I was thinking about that too. And I was like, I'm like, I started imagining like a little shrimp dude trying to move around the stall. It's like fucking probably.
Yeah.
You know, also too, you like 150 pounds of dead weight. It's not like you know, like on a fucking barbell where it's just like, oh yeah, you just fucking grab that. And it's like one solid unit. He's like, no, you grab something that's like fucking like moving.
You're carrying Shawnee back to the Ozarks.
You're like serial killer simulator over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, get some practice moving the body around. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, I have to. I forget that real incels do exist, man. They do, and they be fucking these 160-pound dead weight sex dolls.
They can't even afford it, bro. That shit.
True,
On the most expensive, I don't even remember how much, but I think it was like $10,000. Which that's probably like the most expensive one. It might have been more than that. It's been a long time since I watched that video. But what I'll never forget, I forgot the price. But what I'll never forget is how bro didn't stand behind his product. That shit had me dying. When 2 Chainz like, you're about one of these. And he was like, no. He was like, dude, he literally like got offended, and it's like, you cannot get offended when you make fucking sex dolls.
No, for real. And I was just thinking too on this conversation, man. Listen, if you subscribe, I'm just saying, and donate, we will buy a sex doll and sit next to me, man. Listen, right here, man. Because I'm just actually, I can't really, you know, I can't do that on YouTube, but subscribe to my OnlyFans as well.
Yep. Link in the description. What's that thing, like link sleeve or some shit?
Yeah. Oh, Linktree.
Linktree, yeah.
X videos.
Yeah, X videos. See my profile. But, yeah, no, honestly, like that should be like our like co-host.
Yeah.
It's just like a sex doll.
That's actually our next.
We should get the AI one that speaks, and we should be like, what do you think about like Netanyahu? And you're like, I think he's great.
Brought to you by Israel OpenAI.
Israel GPT.
Israel GPT.
We've got it ingrained in the sex doll.
Right up here, man. It's right here. I am inside.
I'm planning my drugs and guns in my Tesla bot. That's all I know. When we get pulled over.
I love Tesla.
Tesla.
I love Tesla. Anyways.
Can't wait for Tesla bot to be my job, bro.
Real.
To fucking sit around and drink and gamble.
And jerk off. I mean, I would love to see AI do that.
I want to see you goon.
And every single day. Okay. I have not gone a single day in my life since birth. Came out
without
gooning. I was like, oh my god, no. Oh my god. Tried to put a pillow over my head. I still kept moving. Gooning.
But you know, we'll get that shit. That'll be our co-host. We can ask you questions.
That would be kind of fun, honestly. Just have like an AI sex doll, live AI sex doll. Just answer questions.
I wonder, like, how. Yeah, that's the only reason I want one. Honey, I'm like, I just wanted to speak to.
Listen, it's just an investment for production reasons.
Yeah, it's for the podcast. Like,
yeah, like,
that would be kind of funny though, man. We're like, what do you think? And I imagine it would be like really shitty. Like, I don't think it would be good. It would be like, yes. Or,
yes, baby.
Yeah, literally. It'd be like, beep, beep.
Be like, you're a good little boy. I'd be like, oh, thank you.
You'd be like, boy, you'd be like taking an admission here. But,
you go big app. Mark my words.
So donate. The quicker you donate, the quicker that shit will happen. Because I'm not spending money on that shit. But if you spend money on it, we will buy that shit. We will buy some.
It's part of the production.
You could have like goals, like you know how like people can. I don't know how they do it. Like Ludwig can have his people like buy shit. You know, like if they save up the money, it's like you can buy. You know what I'm saying? It's like so that
GoFundMe for my AI sex.
So we can't just like take the money and like drop it on like our fucking Lamborghini rental payment.
Which we would never do.
Which we would never do.
Never.
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 We would never take all the money and put it into Bitcoin. Oh, actually, like we're not a fucking crypto podcast, but Bitcoin hit 62K today. That shit, it was 100 like I think in October it was 126,000.
Dang,
it hit 62 today. I was like,
that's isn't that like 100% decrease?
Yeah, it dropped in half. So yeah, that
100% decrease. I really said that.
I think that is technically right though, because if you double, it's 100% growth. Because think about it, like
yeah. Okay.
Like if you have 50 and then 50 grows 100%, that's $50. Now you got 100.
I'm locked in.
You're locked the fuck in.
I'm a fucking genius.
You're
I'm
locked
a
the fuck
god.
in.
No.
We got Stats AI right here, bro. Best computer in the universe is, well, I don't know about universe. We don't know.
Israel
Best,
GT.
best computer in Earth,
3, 4.
you know, right up here. Not saying, that sounds cocky. That sounds like I'm saying our brains are
No,
best
he's
computer.
saying exactly what you
Yeah,
thought
actually,
he's
it's just
saying.
me. I'm
It's
just the
him.
smartest person ever.
What are we talking about right now?
My IQ is 250. Actually, I took like an IQ test. It was like a Fortnite IQ test, and said mine was like 900. So yeah.
Honestly, Einstein is shaky.
Yeah. Like if
Yeah.
Einstein and I debated, it'd be like sparring with like a 5-year-old.
It'd be a mockery, man. It'd be, that'd be a disgrace.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see what other topics I got in here for Einstein comes and fucking smites.
No, but actually, I have a little topic while you're looking. I'm just freely, yeah.
Just
Free
free ball.
association. Sigmund Freud style. I'm fucking like, no, I'm playing. But, no, but in terms of intelligence, I don't know if y'all relate to this, but you ever do something that's like not that genius, but it feels so fucking genius that you did? I was talking to you about this the other day, where I fixed my washing machine. I just kind of like, this is the most random slop right now. This is life slop, but you'll enjoy it. I'll make you enjoy it.
You're gonna enjoy it.
But my washing machine has not been working for the past fucking 2 weeks, man. And I've been doing laundry at my mom's. Embarrassing. Bro's still in his mom's basement. Get him up out of there. But
On a futon in the basement. It's dark and damp.
I got my sex doll underneath the fucking futon. It's crazy, man.
Where
Mom, it's not
his
even
leg
hidden.
sticks out and shit.
Yeah.
Mom knows, she just doesn't say anything about it.
Mom's on the verge, man.
You just tell her it's for the podcast. She doesn't believe
She
it.
doesn't believe it. Nah, I am a failure. Anyways. But, so my washing machine hasn't been working, and I just kind of like finally got the motivation after 2 weeks to look at it. And like there's this little latch on the bottom, and I'm just like observing it. I hit F to observe. And it says the washer filter, and so I just put 2 and 2 together. I'm like, me unscrewed, me clean filter, and it worked. But this wasn't the only thing this day, right? 2 back-to-back wins. You cannot feed my ego like this, okay? I'm a Leo. I'm like, later on that day, I visited my partner up in somewhere.
Berkshire.
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 Manchester.
Dublinshire. Penny Hensworth.
Took the tube. Hopped out and had to go to the loo. No, but later on that night, I went to my partner's dorm, and they had these fucking office lights. Like, it's like midlife crisis accountant. It's fucking painful, man. And they don't go off. They are auto fucking censored. So that shit's beaming on you. You're cooking up in that fucking dorm. And I was feeling locked in. My ego was just running hot. Alright, so there's like the little sensors on the ceiling, as if you can see the ceiling right now.
You're like, what materials do I have? You're like, the blueprints in your head and shit. You're like, yes.
I got math equations and shit, man. I'm going crazy. But
based on Thurman's law.
Based on the superposition of the quantum bits now, but like there's different types of motion sensors, and all of them go off when I'm present because I got hella motion. No, but
so much fucking motion.
so much motion. One of them is infrared, and that basically just detects the heat in the room. When the heat changes, like a body or a dog, it'll just light up, right? And the way to stop that is to just put tin foil over it. And the way I found that out is because I just like reverse Google. I took the red energy and the purple energy, created it. Anyways, but I just reverse Googled it. I took Google Photo or whatever, or the Google search feature. Which shout out
Gemini, how I beat your brethren.
No, exactly. I was like, Gemini, can you beat my shit right now? And yeah, I did a little bit of reading, put some tin foil over it.
I got this little thing that I do.
Yeah, a little.
Do you remember when Kevin Gates said he started the car? He's like, I got this little thing that I do. I put my hands on it. I said, speak nothing of this.
Strike my children down today. Bro's like, no!
Well, I actually saw a video of somebody starting a car with their hands, and I was like, you all doubted Kevin Gates, but I have proof.
he's Kevin Gates, man. Freak Gates. But did you have another topic? That's the end of my slot. Just any
Did
sort of.
Did you actually?
Kind of. I mean, I guess I don't know if y'all relate to it generally, but it's just like the feeling of doing something hands-on. You know, what I mean, getting your hands on something, just doing a little move, just a little thing.
This whole thing that
It improves my ego for no good reason. That's what it is.
No, that's what, bro, doing like little handy stuff. But like seriously, like doing like little handy projects.
I would say I'm good with my hands.
That shit has you feeling like a fucking genius. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that shit like.
Brave word, good.
Figures out like a basic ass like shape, like you know, fit the fucking square to the hole type shit. And I'm like, you know, I'm like.
What edible cracker is this? He's so like, good job. You know, I'd be like,
It's something you could never do. But, you know, fucking, honestly though, sometimes, like, I'm not even gonna lie, sometimes the littlest shit, like, it could be the littlest shit, like, fixing, like, I don't know, like, a fucking cabinet, like a drawer, you know what I'm saying?
stuffing a newspaper underneath the little cabinet so it's no longer off level. You know, I mean,
Like,
something.
the littlest thing, bro, will have me feeling like,
No, for real. And then I just ego people with my knowledge like I did all of our viewers. Y'all didn't know that shit. Y'all didn't know. Y'all don't even know anything about motion. What? Anyways.
You don't even know what motion is, bro.
No,
A
love
bit
it.
of motion I could bless you with.
But yeah, that was the end of my nap sesh. Do more handiwork. Be a real fucking man. Bring out your broadsword.
You know, carry a broadsword. Like, you're not a real man if you don't study the art of the sword. That's just real shit.
What was the samurai dude? Oh man, there's a very famous one.
Samurai Jack.
No. Yeah.
Very famous. Dude.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
Very
Actually.
famous to us, bro. What do you mean?
I don't know, best samurai, goated.
Oh,
They're like the way that they
Hashi-
glaze him is like LeBron James to the modern man.
Let me stop.
Like glorious. Wait, Hashimoto Musashi or something?
Yeah.
I hope that I didn't slaughter that.
That might be it.
Y'all
That
better not
could
get on my
be it.
ass. Y'all better not get on my ass. Y'all don't know
Don't
nothing
get on
about
my
emotion.
ass.
I'm gonna get back on your ass anyways.
You don't know nothing about neuron spiraling. You don't know shit about that neural pathways, connections, and shit you wouldn't even know about.
But yeah, study the art of sword. What do you want to talk about next?
Pull up my shit. Let me pull up my notes.
Pull your shit out right now.
I think the Apple Watch should have a feature that tracks your heartbeat, and if your like heartbeat stops, everybody knows you just get a notification like Kevin died. Kevin died. I don't know why I thought of that.
Kevin is dead. Yeah,
Yeah,
cause of death.
yo, imagine how
Death by
funny.
death. You receive a
I
text
mean, it's like
message.
children in one, you just get like a little Apple notification. It's like mom is dead. Like,
You're like, what?
like bro.
It's like the driving feature. When you're driving, you can turn on that little feature. It's like, sorry. You know what I mean?
So-and-so's driving.
Yeah, it's like, sorry, so-and-so's dead.
Yeah,
Death
yeah.
by death.
Alright, so I got one. Alright, this one was kind of funny. When I was like 17 and I first started going like MMA classes, my mom had to like sign the paperwork because you have 17, you
Sign
have
the
18.
contract.
So, you know, you gotta sign the paper that says if they like, you know, break your fucking spine in half, nobody can sue. But, so my mom like sat through a jiu-jitsu class and I remember she didn't want me to do like boxing at that time. She was like, oh yeah, she didn't want me to do boxing. I remember she sat through a jiu-jitsu class and I remember like, you know, I got tapped out. I was an amateur. But I got tapped out. Nothing bad though.
You got topped off.
I got topped. Oh my god.
You
Oh my
got
god.
topped. Oh my god, you got
I got topped at the MMA show. Oh my
Yeah.
god. It was the best shit ever. My mom was there. It was kind of
It
weird.
was kind of
But-
weird.
So like I got tapped out a few times, and I remember my mom after she was like kind of like pissed, like she was trying to like hand me the Glock. She was like get back, Kevin. No, but she was like I remember, dude, she wanted me to like fucking like whoop somebody's ass. Not like actually, but I remember she was like, dude, I'm choking you out. I'm like, it's like the most mild. It's like somebody gets on you, and you tap, and that's it. It's not like like oh, you know.
She was dissing on my cousin, now his ass in that wood, huh?
No, but she was like, I remember my mom. She wanted me to like get my get back. She's like, bro, the gloves coming. But and then after that, she had like no problems with me doing the boxing, which is kind of funny.
That is kind of funny.
But it's like, like jiu-jitsu is like really like one of the, like the least not degrading, but like destructive for your self and health. Like
both
martial arts.
psychologically, physically.
But it's like just
life
getting hit.
expectancy.
It's like unless you go to a gym where like the people are smart and like spar very lightly and technically, it's like if you spar like even at a like medium, medium intensity on a regular basis, like you're taking hit shots to the head. Shots to the head.
Devilish back shots, man.
Definitely, bro, back shots are banned in boxing. I'd say. But
I mean, it's not striking though. Kickboxing, MMA.
yeah, you're not allowed to strike the spine specifically. Like
spine.
yeah, like you can't hit somebody. Like if somebody turns, you can't kick them in the back. That's one thing. Like if somebody turns this way, you can't like boom and like kick them in the back.
And it was actually against Mike Tyson after he.
Yeah, because he got a spinal injury.
He stood up and really advocated for the spinal injury.
The spinal community.
The spinal community. Big spinal.
You know what I think? Like Mike Tyson did actually have like he had to get like a neck surgery too. I think he was like he said spinal, and he actually did have like some spinal pain. But I'm sure you know when you're like. Oh, I think he said his neck got fucked up from that thing he used to do in wrestling when you lay on the ground and you like go like
Yeah, I can see that.
And like, I'm not surprised because the first time I did that, I remember I heard my neck crunch and I was like.
I immediately thought, I got Gouda brain right now. You know, I got Gouda brain because the position that we're talking about. Yeah. The position. Listen, your back is bent. You're basically doing like what is it called, like a crab, but you're doing a crab on your neck. And imagine what came to mind immediately, freaky ass. Now I'm like Unc. I'm like Unc from earlier. I'm handing motherfuckers the X video iPad. You know what I mean? It's like the edge of the bed method. You know. But you know what? This is embarrassing. I've done before. I did one time. This was like, oh man. Don't watch pornography and then get into a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
Because you would just end up trying shit for real. And I did the end of the bed method. Okay. Just imagine, right? You're like in this. Someone's in a leaned back. Their mouth is open. That's some porn shit, man. That's some freaky ass.
That's some porn brain shit.
That was some porn brain shit. And then I remember actually like after maybe 20 seconds of trying this out, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I had posted up clarity without even knowing.
Shit ever. That's
man.
You try doing shit. Also, porn shit only looks good to the camera. Like that's the thing. It's like they're getting like the camera's over there. They're doing their thing over here. It's like it looks good from over there. You try doing some porn shit. It's like you're not like.
It just doesn't
I'm a
like.
visual cover.
Yeah.
I gotta see some. I'm a visual guy. I gotta see some shit going on. If I can't see nothing, it's like you know what I mean. It ain't gonna happen.
And like all the crazy like different angles, motherfuckers got people in and porn and whatnot. This shit is just unrealistic. Cause like really think about it. How often do you think somebody can do a split on?
Anal obsession. That is also a fun thing.
You know what? Weirdly enough, I don't know why it's such an obsession. Every single time I've came across a video, I'm kidding, but I just haven't really gotten like the attraction to it. Like I haven't seen it. It's just weird. It weirds me out for some reason. It's like, that's where stuff goes out of. But I guess the vagina also, but
it's not shit.
Exactly, and so I mean, yeah,
what I mean is like, bro,
you're not getting a mudslide.
We had a friend who every girl he would bang, he would try to ask him to fucking do it, and it's like, bro, like I had to have a talk, bro, where I'm like, bro, you're gonna end up on a watch list, cause like you can't like girls like they're not porn stars, bro. Not every girl's just like, oh yeah, throw it in my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
devious work. You throw it in my ass though.
You throw it in my ass.
I'm not like the other girls.
I'm not like other. I've never done this before. Just throw it in. Dude, you know like. That's fucking
peak, man.
Dudes think they're the only thing in the jungle, you know what I'm saying?
We invented the forest, like.
But yeah, man, porn be having dudes trying crazy shit.
I fell for big porn, man. I was indoctrinated. I mean, at a young age, honestly though, true and base pill was. Cause like, young, I'm talking.
I found that shit young too.
I should not have had access to that.
I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I was like maybe like 9. Like 8 or 9. I was young, bro.
It's actually, that's a good, you know what, that reminds me of a story. Okay. Oh man, this is so bad. This is so bad. oh man. So all right, I used to have an iPad, or our family used to have an iPad. It was given to my mom for like work purposes. Yo, by the way, something with iPads. What the fuck?
iPads, that's where the freaks have like. If your high school had an iPad, there was one kid who got busted for having like 20,000 X videos. Yo, actually, you remember Joey Take Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, so
yes.
that dude, he was like, I remember he was like, oh yeah, he got caught like watching porn on the, and multiple people told me they saw him got some porn on the iPad, and I think he got like his iPad status for like, you know, you're when they take away your iPad status,
bro, the Gooners. Gooners are oppressed.
Save that shit for home, man.
No, for real. Or like just anything other than an iPad, because as soon as you're handed an iPad, you know some devious work is at play, which is exactly what happened. One time my mom, she confronted me, and she, with an iPad, alright, iPad, and iPad, oh man, iPad, and she showed me this like porn website. I don't remember what it was because I was really young, man. I was like 11. I was like 11 or 12. Yeah, I don't really know the exact the web details. Yeah, the web design. You know, I mean, I wasn't really paying attention. Mind you, my mom like showed me this, so I'm like, you know,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, never, I would never. And so she asked me, she was like, was this you? I looked at the videos. And I'm genuinely, because you know what?
Remember?
Exactly, because like I'm an honest person. If you catch me, guilty. You know what I'm saying? This was not me. It was scat porn. Okay? Yeah, the fucking iPad and piss, and like the freakiest stuff. I'm telling you something about iPads, something about iPads, man. Gooners, bro.
What was that?
It was a parental figure. Okay, it was one of my mom's former partners. That's like the best guess. Unless it was Stone, but Stone was too young. Honestly, Stone was too young. He's 3 years younger than me. I was like 10. He'd be like 7. What do you?
I also like I was a kid. I saw Two Girls One Cup as a kid,
Oh.
and I was like, ew. Like no part of me was like.
Yeah, I mean.
Dude,
oh man, something about iPads, man. Keeping shits away from you. Tablets, iPads.
That's good. Bro, so I got a story in similar. So when I discovered porn, I started showing it to my friends and shit. One of them, like, you know, because I'm like, yo, look at this. Show it to them. You know what I'm saying? They go home, look at it on their parents' computer, get caught.
Natural selection.
Right. It's like, man, I can't help you. You're stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Can't fix stupid. I'm sorry.
So I can lead you to the water. I can't make you swim. But it's at least dumb motherfuckers, right? Get caught. They get caught. They tell their parents that I looked it up on their computer. Like, they blame it on me. They go, oh, Kevin looked it up on our computer and then left before he came in.
Definitely. I was watching porn with my friends. Gay ass niggas. What? You know what I mean? What?
So he tells his mom that, and then his mom comes to my mom, and he's like, oh, your son like looked at porn on our computer, and my mom's like, you don't. Like, my mom's like, no. Like, you call your son watching porn, and you really believe that my son looked it up and then managed to vanish before you came. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's a ninja. Yeah, he's.
Also, it's like, what's the logic in that? I put out some porn, I'll watch the shit. I'm like, give me 1 second.
That's a business suicide. I'll be back.
I actually gotta go somewhere. Let me just walk.
I'll see you in Q4. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, I'll check back in Q4. But the thing is, though, my mom had to confront me. She's like, did you do? And like that, I didn't do, right? Because like obviously, but my mom like checked the computer at one point because I didn't know how to delete the history.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? Low IQ, bro. I'm like 8 years old, right? So I don't know how to delete the history. So you know, like she probably typed in P. And fucking Pornhub shows up in the, you know what I'm saying? Like,
like the long list too is
like,
bad. Cause
like all purple, like all purple.
I know what you mean, because the worst part is like back then, like you said, low. It's not even low IQ, low just brain development.
Yeah, you just don't even know.
You don't know, and so your parents don't use a computer either. Which is the funny part, because why do we have computers and shit, like laptops? Yeah. My parents never used it. My mom was always on the phone and shit like that. So when they do finally open the computer and they type it, you've been using that for months, man. You're
It's
so
Asian
close.
ass porn.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the long list, the
Midget
long
porn.
midget gang, all that crazy. You know what I'm saying? Boring, you know. I don't know what the fuck is going on in the search. I don't even remember half this stuff. I'm like, damn,
You're
man.
teaching your parents shit. But and so the thing is, so my mom was like, actually, I think I remember exactly what it was. I had to remember this exact detail. You know Legend of Zelda? There's this game called Wind Waker. It was like some Wind Waker like hentai shit. I'm not even kidding you. And my mom was like, she's like, were you looking at porn on the computer? And I was like, no! I was like, what the heck? I was like, no! She didn't believe me at all. Like, I know damn well.
Allegations!
Yeah.
False!
I'm like, who brought these allegations before me? I'm like, who hacked our computer? And
No, it's so bad too, because it was really at a young age, and the thing was
having to lie out your ass to your mom too is like, and especially when they don't believe you. When you know damn well your mom's like, and you're
like, I swear to God on everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Netanyahu killed my mom. No, Netanyahu kill whoever looked this up on my computer.
No, for real, man.
Oh, and alright, I remember another funny one. So I like went over to my dad's sometime, and I looked at the Kim Kardashian video. This is video. That's when that shit was popping off. Like her
certified
hood classic, right?
For real.
And so I'm watching the shit, but then I'm like, oh shit, I gotta delete. Like this is when I started to catch on. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta delete the history because that's like I called my mom. I learned, but my stupid ass deleted all like whole history and cookies and cache and everything. So you delete like passwords, like everything. So my dad, like websites he's clicked on are now no longer, there's no history. His passwords are I cleared this whole shit. So my dad's like, he's like, why did you do? And the thing is too, my dad is like you know what I'm saying? Like my dad is a very smart.
I was about to say one thing about his dad is he's not a damn
he
thing. He invented bullshit. He invented bullshit. You can't out bullshit.
Bro, not a damn thing gets past my dad. Like not a fucking hair when you find my dad. And
clarify. I don't mean he invented bullshit. He invented comedy and being like just keen on things. That's more what I mean. Like the combination of things. Because he just, I don't know.
Basically, my dad's like a lie detector.
Yeah.
My dad's like, you mad at my dad? And that's gonna be like,
Right.
Like, so my dad's like, he's like, hey man, he's like, why did you delete the history? He's like, everything is deleted, my whole history, cookies and everything. And I'm like, I don't know, I must have been on accident. And he's like, he's like, so you weren't looking at anything you should have been looking at? And I was like, no.
Yo, you want to tell the story about the prison,
the word?
When your dad kind of tweaked out over
the word?
Yeah, the word.
Okay, so my dad has been to jail. You know, he was in jail, and you know, I was in jail. He must have heard some words that stuck with him for a long time. So one time, my dad started talking about like trans people, and we were like, we're talking about like trans people or something. We're having like a little bit of a debate or something, like it was something like that. And like I think he's saying like he's like not too sure if he believes in, you know, people like converting their gender. Not like he's saying like without the surgery, like he's saying he doesn't know if he'd consider, you know, which like boomer opinion, right?
Yeah.
But you know, he's like, oh, I don't know if I'd like call somebody, you know, their preferred pronouns. It's like, okay, boomer. But so I'm like, oh, like you don't believe in Bussy or something like that? And my dad was like, dude, my dad looked at me like, bro, like my dad doesn't look like Samuel L. Jackson, but there's like a picture of Samuel L. Jackson from this movie where he's got a tank top and he's like you know what I'm talking about? There's like a meme of it. He's like, he looks like he's about to fucking kill you. You know what I'm saying? Like he looks like he just insulted his dead mother, and he's gonna fucking like smash your head in with like a hammer.
Ripping off limbs and
shit. Yeah, like bro's gonna beat you to death with your own arm. And my dad was like, it ain't no pussy. He's like, they called it pussy in jail. That ain't no fucking pussy. And I was like, I'm like, and we're like at the dinner table, you know, so I'm like, damn. And like, you know, I was like shook. I was like, damn, bro. I'm like, my bad. Yeah.
She was that good though. You know what I mean? Like,
and so all I can imagine is my dad saw like Lil Ray Ray, and he's like, yeah, he's like, I'm gonna give me some Bussy tonight. And my dad sees him like, you know what I'm saying, like wiping the fucking Kool-Aid on like his bitch's lips. You know what I'm saying? My dad was like, like I imagine my dad probably like went and he was like, I need a shit. He like handed over the $50, you know, whatever the fuck, like 50 ramen noodles. Went to that dude, you know, and he's like taking a shit, you know what I'm saying? My dad like picks that lock open, just fucking executes him for saying Bussy, you know what I'm saying? It's an unsolved prison murder.
it's like 3 a.m. He hears from the cell next to him and just a loud. Hold that shit right.
No, you know what actually he hears is so in jail, like when you take a shit, people say to you, because like there's something called a courtesy flush, because you know you like the shit, if you flush it right away, you're getting rid of the shit smell, right? So it's like you gotta think, I'm sitting right here taking a shit, you're right there, flush that thing. So what they'll say in jail is they'll say, you know, you take a shit, somebody will go, put some water on that thing, and what that means is flush it. So they'll be like, put some water on that thing, like, as soon as that shit comes out of you, bro, like put some water on that thing, so flush, you know, get rid of that shit smell, basically don't stink up the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, what happens is, it's like 3 a.m. Somebody's like, oh man, put some water on that thing. He went covered in shit. You know what I'm saying? Smeared head to toe. I got him. He's like,
that pussy went you right. That pussy went you right.
Put some water on that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god.
I got this shit close to me.
Like, but yeah, no, that was like my dad is a sleeper agent, and Bussy was like his code, like his keyword to fucking drive me crazy. Like, bro, when I said that shit, I thought I was gonna get like. The way he looked at me, I thought I was in danger. Oh my god! Yeah. Like, bro was gonna grab like a lamp and be like, ding! Like, oh my god, bro. I was like, chill.
Yeah.
I'm like, Bussy ain't real, Bussy isn't real, it can't hurt you.
It was a G.I. Jane joke. You know?
Which also, too, my dad is like a stoic individual, too.
Yeah.
So this was like, bro, for something to get my dad, like, to like snap, I was like, whoa, whoa.
That is something you're not asking again. You know, I mean, that's not a
We're
conversation
gonna get my
having.
dad on this podcast, and we're gonna bring up Bussy, and then we're gonna have to run. We're gonna be doing circles around this couch and shit.
That might be the last episode, man.
Yo, for real. Shit might not get uploaded.
Yo, for real.
You know, it may not make its way to the internet, man. You can see the record.
We'll have to do like a scheduled post or something.
We'll have to do a live stream that automatically posts, like, fucking evidence. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, be careful. Don't say Bussy around boomers, man.
They've seen Ray Ray.
So they've seen Lil Ray Ray in action. They've seen the so-called Bussy. They're not the real. Oh,
Street's not rocking with this one. You know, like.
for real. Like, Jesus.
How long do we have?
We're at like 1 minute and 27 minutes. Or an hour and 27.
I was gonna say a minute.
Only a minute.
Only a minute? Wow.
Like, you actually hit the DMT right before we did the podcast, bro. Like, you just came back from it, dude. It's only been 5 minutes.
Actually, Israel GPT uploaded my consciousness back into my brain.
Mm-hmm.
It was all simulation.
We're gonna start like the donation for the AI sex. So
Dude,
need
it's happening.
I need to like see a video of like not.
What do you mean?
I just need to see that shit talking, and I need to see how like responsive it is.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's like I
I
wonder.
need to see a prison cosplay video, but
Yeah, exactly. With the extra milky buster. Extra musky milkers. See, I reversed it.
that's how you know, man. The porn brain. Yo, we reversed it.
Yeah,
We
dude.
reversed.
So cut out porn. Stop watching porn.
Please
Stop gooning.
stop gooning.
Stop gooning relentlessly.
The reverse goon technique
You know,
is
that's
dangerous,
it's
man.
like, real quick. Yeah, probably winding it down, but like porn sex, not real sex, just have normal sex.
Mm.
It's like that Jack Black. There's a Jack Black song, and he's like, you don't always have to fuck her so hard. It's some shit like that, and it's like, bro, stop being so porn-filled. Just have like some normal ass sex.
Or matter of fact, switch your left hand. You know what I mean? Like,
Or just
damn.
switch your left hand and do something alone.
For
Honestly.
real, man.
You know, another hot take, not really hot take, men need to get used to rejection, because dudes have a segment where they can't handle rejection. It's like a girl's like, oh no, and then I fuck you, bitch. It's
Would
like,
you apply that to any other like domain? Like, let's say job, for
you're
instance.
going for a job interview.
You know?
You're like, yeah, you know, just your experience, and you're like, oh, okay, well, fuck you, you fucking bitch, you stupid fucking whore cunt, bitch.
Better watch out next time I see you, want to fucking
I'm
kill you. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Fucking bitch. Like these dudes are fucking like they get married.
Absolutely insane.
Because the girl doesn't want to fuck you. Oh my god.
No, for real.
I wonder why.
This is some shit that has happened probably to almost every woman.
Yeah.
I've looked at, I've seen the DMs.
Mm-hmm.
Woo-hoo! At least
and
one of
these
them.
are so-called nice men.
Mm-hmm. I'm a nice guy.
I'm a nice guy. Why don't you give me a try instead?
It looked like a motherfucker from like Lester from GTA 5.
No,
You know what I mean? Like this
a
motherfucker's
real
cooked.
jump scare.
No, for real. Fucking we've got a crocodile under the bridge. You know what I mean? Pulled it up onto the street, dried it. That's what that motherfucker looks like. It's crazy.
I don't fear rejection because I've been rejected so many times. Dude, when I first started talking to girls.
We also had the basement at Nick.
Yeah, well, I mean,
you had
also
sex
access to chloroform. And yes, I had the big white van in my basement that was soundproof. So that also helped.
No, I didn't even cut you off, though.
No, but like, you know, I remember I was like 15, I was a little chud. I was a little chudster.
Little Chudster.
And,
Chudster Jr.
Chudster Jr. Chud Jr.
Yeah, Chud Jr.
Chump, but, dude, I chumped my pants the other night. But,
I like Chub.
oh, I chumped my pants.
Oh, Chub.
But, so I like go up to some girl. A fine, light-skinned, ebony female. It's like with this girl, and I'm like, I literally just tried to like introduce myself, and she's like, and like walks away, and like I was like, you stupid fucking bitch, you fucking dumb whore. And it's like, dude, like a normal person, I just followed her from a distance, waited until she left, followed her home, and fucking, you know, did what I had to do. And I remember afterwards, dude, it's like every time like you hear like sirens go by, dude, you get like so much adrenaline, it's like crazy. Your like heart rate beats so fast.
There's like no other thrill like it. You know? Nothing that compares, man. I'm not gonna lie.
But like on some real shit though, it's like when that chick rejected me, I didn't even bat an eye because it's like here's the thing too, right? These dudes get all offended if a girl rejects them, but it's like there's seen ones that are like this girl's far too ugly. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, dude, it's like
You're a
also
fucking gremlin,
It's
bro.
like you're also ugly. You just can't admit it. And it's like in my mind, I can understand like it's like not every girl in the world is gonna be like, oh my god, let me glaze this dude. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you can't appeal to everybody, bro.
Especially when you got dirt on the back of your fucking ears. You know what I mean? You got Cheeto dust on your
You got
fucking.
a neck beard.
You got a neck beard. You have not
Orange
shaved
tint.
in 3 years. You know what I mean? You haven't gotten a fade. You haven't gotten a fresh fade in fucking 3 years, man.
No. Never had a fresh
Never.
fade.
Actually, matter of fact, my bad. Never.
The fade was never fresh, bro.
No.
It went from bowl cuts to like I don't even know what you would call it.
Unfriendly fade.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yo,
Like
fire this barber.
you went to like some salon that's like never cut a dude's hair before, and you said fuck my shit up real quick. Just absolutely fuck my shit up, and they did.
The Oliver Tree cut. Yo, the bullet.
Yo, remember actually when you saw the bowl cut mullet? Well, we saw it. We
Oh
saw
my
it.
god.
And there's an image somewhere deep in our phone.
Yo, maybe when I post this podcast, that'll be the announcement that the episode is out. It'll be the bullet.
Yeah, we're gonna find that image and then we're gonna put that as the thumbnail.
The bullet a lot. Whoa, actually, I can't make that joke. I was gonna make a little Netanyahu joke, but that would be that'd be distasteful if I put a bullet right next to Netanyahu. That's crazy. I can't, like that's.
You could put the like
the bowl cut mullet is
Yes.
what I meant. Is what I mean.
oh okay.
The bowl cut mullet, not the please. Besides, I need that money, man.
In fact, we need that money.
Netanyahu,
Netanyahu,
fund me.
But dude, honestly, we should put the thumbnail of the bowl cut mullet.
Yo,
on
this shit is so
Netanyahu.
atrocious. We can't even speak it, man.
This
Let's
episode has
let
to
the
go into the
speech-
archives. We can't upload
Nah,
it.
for real, the bullet? That's a deep cut right there, man.
Or we should get one, honestly. Like if we get like 1 million subs, we should just get the bullet.
I'll get a bullet on it.
I'll get a book. Yeah, actually, you know what's that funny? My barber, he for some reason she wanted me to get a mullet, and I was like, Chubby, what?
Bullet.
And so my barber one time, I was like, he like cut my hair, like halfway through the cut, like he wasn't done, but he just cut like a mullet. Like he cut the sides off and I had a mullet, and then he took a picture of it. It actually didn't look bad. I'm not even gonna lie.
It's not a bad hairstyle. You
I
know,
pulled him $1.
I I think the cringe part about mullets sometimes is just
The wearer.
the wear exactly. It's the performative, and you know, I don't know why, but we pair it with the mustache.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like-
get rid of that mustache.
Like, what are we doing? One
The fucking CP mustache. Like, get that shit up out of
No,
here.
for real. One person did that and made that look good, and it's a YouTuber. You know who I'm talking about as well? Kurt
I think
something.
so. Is it the Australian dude or?
Nah, no, he's not Australian. He's more of
Because that's also an Australian. Like, I've seen mad Australian dudes.
fucking
like,
crikey, man.
with the mullet and then like the fucking like, and it's like, man, just get rid of that fucking mustache.
No, for real.
Also, one thing is too, like,
And Australia's an island. I mean,
White
I would
dudes?
make the comparison to Jeffrey Epstein's island at that point. Why do you have the
but listen,
mustache?
white
My
dudes,
bad.
when they get like that kind of like mustache, they almost kind of like they get like a default look. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like you kind of like start to look the same. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like
You get the
I've got
archetype.
I've got a couple like default ass white dudes where like they look the same. It's like
Mhm.
you get a beard and it's like indistinguishable.
You got your new Wii U. You load it up. You click the me. It prompts you to create the me.
Mhm.
Boom. There it is.
Yeah, boom. There's the guy.
Mustache. Bullet. No. Bullet.
Bullet. But yeah, no, if we get a million subs, we're rocking the bullet, bro.
Weedy.
Nintendo sponsor us.
Yeah, if we get that Bussy money, I'll do it.
No, bro. We'll buy a Wii.
Mm.
Actually, unironically, I want a Wii. I want a Wii.
Weeds are fire.
Wii's are fun.
I
Look,
just
bring that shit
recently-
back, bro.
I want to do the Wii boxing, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, that shit was so fun.
It was
too.
peak. Oh
And
my
doing the
God.
sword fight, it was like Kendo.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit was really
Even
fun.
the tennis, man. What?
Yeah,
I
all of
was
it, bro.
actually playing tennis.
That shit.
I actually recently got my ass pulled by somebody in tennis, in Wii tennis. You know what I mean?
Wii tennis.
Wii tennis, man.
That shit was fire.
It's hot. But do we want to
Yeah.
put it to you?
Yeah.
That's like a good